everyone, I'm Hammi. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be sharing my financial goals for the year 2024. I am a goal setter and every year I like to set goals. I set not just financial but personal goals, professional goals and health goals as well. I feel like when I set goals, it gives me a purpose to work on, it gives me a direction to work towards. This year, the way I've set my goals is a little bit different than how I usually do because this year my goals are a little bit more realistic, a little bit more achievable, and not too over ambitious because I feel like I used to set goals based on my fantasy self and I used to be over ambitious and I don't want to do that. So, without straying too much, let's come back to the topic. This year I have 6 financial goals. The first financial goal for this year is to live under 60,000 rupees each month. So, what I used to do was every month I would budget with whatever income I had. I looked back at my income chart of 2023 and I saw that last year there were some months where I was making really good money, but I never felt the difference because I would budget everything into the month. So, this year I have decided to budget for each month under 60,000 only. If I make less than 60, I will budget with what I have made. But if the income of any of the month is more than 60,000, then I will budget that month with 59,000 only. And the rest of the money that will be kept as a buffer or that money will be put into the goals that I'm working on. For January and February also I budgeted with almost 56,000 rupees and I have been okay. I have been able to pay debts, I have been able to save, invest, buy clothes, eat out, and I have been alright. So I feel like I can work with less than 60,000 every month and this is something that I'm trying and I hope I can do this the whole year. So this is my first goal for the year. My second goal for the year is to deposit 24,000 rupees into my emergency fund. This I will do by allocating 2,000 rupees into my emergency fund each month. So if I go back to my budget for the month of February, I budgeted February with 55,860 rupees. And into my savings and investment, I have decided to allocate 10% each month. So, for example, when I talk about the February budget, 10% of 55,860 is 5,580 rupees. So, out of 5580, I have allocated 2,000 rupees into emergency fund, and this is what I've decided to do. And the third goal for the year is to increase my monthly SIP by 1,000 rupees. So I started investing in 2023 and every month I invest 1,000 rupees, which is automated. This year I've decided that I'll increase that amount by 1,000 rupees, which means every month into investment I am putting 2,000 rupees. And that you can see here for the month of January and February I have already done that. 10% of the total income I have allocated 2,000 to emergency fund, which is for my second goal of the year, and I have allocated 2,000 rupees into my SIP. My fourth goal is to pay off LIC loan. This is a loan that I took by the end of 2023. It was for an emergency purpose and my emergency fund was not able to cover the whole amount, and this is an amount of 1,50,000 rupees. And this is also the reason why I am very adamant about putting money away for emergency fund. I want to have a very solid emergency fund and I keep it in a savings account in a separate bank. For my LIC loan, what I've done is I always allocate 1,000 rupees into my LIC loan. This is a minimum deposit and this comes under my budget. But on months when I'll be earning more than 60,000, I'll be using 59,000 to budget for the month, where 1,000 will be budgeted from there, and then whatever is left that will be put into paying the LIC loan off. I hope I'm making sense. And my fifth goal for the year is to increase my SBI personal loan EMI by 3,000 rupees. So if you're somebody who have been watching my video, I took a loan of 7 lakh rupees to upgrade my business, and I've been paying off that loan by paying an EMI of 13,615 each month. As soon as I pay off my LIC loan, I will increase this EMI by 3,000 rupees. So that will be a total of 16,615. And then my last and final goal for the year is to max out my PPF for the year. The maximum amount that you can deposit into a PPF account every year is 1,50,000 rupees. And from my savings and investment category, the 10% that I put into each month, after I allocate the emergency fund and the SIP, whatever is left is put into my PPF account. But when the fourth goal is done, and then when the fifth goal of increasing the EMI by 3,000 is done, whatever will remain will go into maxing out my PPF for the year 2024-25. So this is the goal that I have, and I feel like these are very simple goals. Last year I had a goal of saving up 2 lakh rupees for a car down payment, and this year I'm not continuing with that. I'll work on that later. The first, the second and the third has already been implemented. The fourth, I have already started to chip away this loan amount, and when this is done, then both of these will be implemented. This is all I have for today. Thank you so much if you're still watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Until then, take care and bye bye.